Hello and welcome to Destiny Digits. Thank you so much for being here. This is the birthday reading for birthday number 6. So birthday numbers kind of talk about outfit changes, right? So your life path is your life purpose, but your birthday number is almost like additional opportunity or an additional energy that's available to you as you walk out your life path number. And so as a 6, you are a lover, very nurturing and protective and responsible. You don't mind giving of self to those that you love and care for. What else about 6s? So 6s, sometimes it is good to be mindful of how much of self that you give, just because self-deprecation, I've been having trouble speaking, I'm sorry. Self-deprecation is real. You know what I mean? Giving so much of ourself that we don't have anything. And we don't want to be like, overly responsible for people. And so 6s, it's just making sure that you balance all that love. That was about to be a big spill. It's just making sure that you balance all that love and care and not allowing others to take more, than their fair share of you because you're just that good. All right. So first card out. How do you feel about yourself right now, 6s? We have forgiveness will set you free. What do you need to forgive yourself for? All right. So current space, current outfit change that we're stepping into right now is an opportunity to kind of like repair ourselves from the inside out. And that's using the Ace of Swords type energy, truth, clarity, acceptance, and also I see the Strength card. Because when we have to really look at ourselves and decide how could I have done this differently? What will I do different next time? That's kind of a form of shadow work. That's not always easy to do. So it's admirable. It's uncomfortable, but goodness, the blessing and the gifts that come from doing that level of inner work is so rewarding. So don't be afraid to turn the mirror back to you and to see what needs to be fixed. It is all okay. Every day and in every phase of life, these are the moments that are required for growth. Nobody has ever grown without reflection on self. And so if this is the space you're in, and if you can look at yourself and love yourself and kiss yourself and hug yourself and say, listen, we probably weren't our best self in that moment, but like, we're good. We got it. Now we know what to do differently. Like that was the purpose of your slip up, right? Is to be able to then build yourself up because you've collected the wisdom and the knowledge from that experience. So it's okay if this is a space that you can fit in. Now, the bottom of the deck, we'll get through all the cards, tells us the overall outcome. And it says you radically can change your results by shifting your beliefs. And so we're going to understand about what we can do to stop limiting ourselves. What can we do to change our mind? And step 1 is forgiveness of self. All right. Now I'm going to pull cards. These readings have been all over 30 minutes because of the new style that I'm doing. I'm doing the 222 reading. I do sell these for $2.22 on Etsy. I think I'm only going to have 50 of them. So once the 50 are gone, they're gone. So please, if you'd like one personally, obviously for you with your birthday, and your name, so I can use numerology, that would be great. But yes, these are long. So I'm just going to go ahead and kind of pull the cards ahead of time. Obviously, you watching me. And I'll talk about them before I really jump in. It just helps when I can see. I don't have to waste so much time stopping and talking and pulling. Okay. All right, 6s. So at the bottom, we have awakening. All right. And let's get our crystal reading. So I see Page of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Pentacles, High Priestess, 2 of Pentacles, Pentacle, 6s, balance, stability, security, finance. Right? And so listen, we have 2 major arcana cards, the Wheel of Fortune and the High Priestess. Every other card surrounding those, look at the pattern, Pentacle, major, Pentacle, major, Pentacle. And so these major moments that you're going through are really about bringing you into financial stability, right? Is this true for the space that you're in? Is this the adjustment? When you have the Six of Pentacles in um, tarot, it's really about balance, giving, taken, like really restoring an even exchange of energy so that everybody can win, right? When too much of self is given or when too much is taken, things are out of balance and it's really not good for all or the whole. And so stability, growth, advancement, long-term security is a part of this newness, this shift that's coming in, and it's something that you're initiating because you're unafraid to look at self and to really make whatever changes you're being called to make. Okay? All right, sixes. We'll pull one more. We'll take note of what's on the bottom of the deck, and then we will jump in. But we've got all of our cards laid. Okay, one more. We've got healing, success, ancient wisdom, healer. Sixes, energetically, you are natural healers because you just have this nurturing, protect. Look at this abundance. That's what we were waiting for. We could have kept. We would have waited for that. That final card that kind of was slow to come. Abundance. All right. So typically, I read one of the cards at the bottom, or I have been doing that in this new spread. And so because Pentacles is dominating, financial security is dominating, I'm going to read abundance. I think everything that card tells you will speak to you in some way. And at the bottom, we have empowerment. And so this is literally about powering up from the inside out because you're choosing to. This is what you're choosing to do for self. All right, sixes. So how do you feel about yourself right now? Well, forgiveness. You want to be set free from something. I think the way things happened in the past no longer are going to happen moving forward. And so there are certain things that you have to forgive yourself for because those are behaviors that are no longer aligned with you, your path, and your purpose. And not only do we forgive ourselves for what we've done or haven't done, but we have to forgive others for what they've done, imposed on us, taken from us, right? And so the space of forgiveness is really about an abuse of energy that took place between us and others, right? And when we can be accountable and forgive ourselves for the role we played or chose not to play, either way, it all matters. Healing can come. And so how do you feel about yourself right now? I think right now you are understanding that healing, something has to be repaired, something has to be identified. And so healing is significant to the current space that you're in. We have Page of Coins. And so this is about an energy of newness. You're healing in order to step into the newness of possibilities and opportunities and potential successes. And so you almost have to go back a little bit in order to go forward. So you need to grow, but you kind of have to acknowledge where things were. Fine, done. Page of Coins. It says scholarly, cheerful, dependable, mischievous. Time to get to work. An excellent opportunity presents itself. Happy news about your career, promotions, or scholarships, a new area of study. And so something with study, career, or finance, maybe a choice was made in the past, or maybe you went through a situation in which you had to heal from, but a new start, a new beginning, some type of potential will be made known. A good news is kind of like the motivator you need to get you in the appropriate spirit. When we're in the Page of Pentacles, what's beautiful about pages is that they're very youthful. And so they're resilient and they overcome and they persevere, like children naturally do. And so no matter what age we are, we have to always carry the energy of pages. And you need to carry that specifically when we're talking about I was trying to say finance and career, and I just said finier. Um, that could be a thing now. So finance, career, stability, there's a newness that you're stepping into. You want to restart, you want a new beginning, you want something new to begin again. Okay. And so what do you most want at this moment? Now, relationships are significant. I think moving forward, we never work alone. We're always working with people. And when we see healing here, we know that someone else was involved, right? And so, what are you most wanting as you step into whatever is to come? What will this Page of Pentacles bring along? My tribe. You want a tribe. You want people that are like you, think like you, speak like you. Want to be surrounded by like-minded individuals, right? And so the beautiful thing is that your tribe is there. They're out there, but they can't appear to you until you appear to you. So your real tribe can't come until the real you comes. And so this is about stepping into self and how you currently can be more of you. And what does that mean? And that is something that you're comfortable doing. And it happens after healing, but after healing also brings success. And so the success for here is the Wheel of Fortune. And so this is when all of what we went through in the past, no matter what it felt like, if our heart was good, if we operated in integrity, like even if it ended in dismay, it doesn't mean that energetically we can't be rewarded at some point for what we just went through in our past. And so the Wheel of Fortune is here to say, listen, a fresh new start or the end of delays, sudden or unexpected progress, a very positive change in your life. This could be travel, even a new vehicle. And so success is yours, and it's because you've made this shift. It's because you've decided to disconnect from something, to really repair it, right? To step into what you know to be true about who you are energetically, right? And at your core. And this is what starts to turn this Wheel of Fortune in your favor. When you can live in truth, then what is for you will present itself. And that is the success. Now, we know that this is probably about career, finances, and stability just because of how dominant the pentacle is. But the green talks about the heart also. So we can be talking about the condition of the heart, because one thing that's true is that you cannot create abundance. You cannot grow wealth from a barren, broken, dark place, right? And so it is only through healing that you can open your heart to reveal to you what you need to be successful, right? And so this is a two-way street. Yes, we're talking about pentacles, but we're also talking about the heart chakra and your ability to no longer regret and grieve, your ability to let things go and realize the seasons and the changes in life. Okay? So what are your fears? It says you heal by releasing, not suppressing. What emotions do you need to feel? And so you could be fearful of feeling. Sometimes when we have the ability to feel, and as a 6, because you love, nurture, and protect others the way you do, can you imagine the capacity that you carry for feeling emotions? And so it's beautiful when we're loving and we're happy and we feel joy. Oh, we would feel that all day. But we know that this life is a duality. We know that that there's always an opposing force, right? We know that. And so when we understand that we do possess that ability to love, to feel joy, to be happy, not only for self, but to really deliver that to others, we know we carry that. But sometimes we have to get ourselves back to that space. And so right now, the only way to get yourself back to that type of emotion that you are most comfortable in is to deal with the ones that you're most uncomfortable in. And so that would be anything that you are attempting to suppress. And the only way to get it out is to bring it up. I referenced in a reading a few weeks ago, maybe, when you're looking at a fish tank, it's so clean and beautiful, and everything is shining and glistening, and it's colorful and vibrant. But if you were to reach your hand in the bottom of that fish tank and kind of scratch the surface, what would be revealed would change the whole nature of the water. You'd be like, this tank is nasty, like this thing is dirty. And so when we heal, we are agreeing to scratch the bottom of our own fish tanks, because we need those things to surface. We need to see what's down there to clean and to release. We don't want it to suppress and hide under the rocks, because it changes the purity of our environment, our space, our vessel. It can look clean, but if it's there, it's unclean, right? And so as soon as you are comfortable stepping into that space to scratch the bottom of your tank, what's released? What do you tap into? Right? When we feel what we don't want to feel, we tap into our potential. The potential here is the Queen of Pentacles. So yes, we're talking about learning, newness, stepping into a new start, maybe financially. We're talking about gaining stability. But in the end, the role, the position, the energy that you carry is one of mastery and grace when we're talking about finances. Your ability to turn something very small into something magnificent is real, right? You have a practical approach, but you also, once you get going, it's like you can't stop. The rabbit here, it just, it's another sign of abundance. The Page of Pentacle also has the rabbit. And so that just, what do rabbits do? They mate. And so when you mate, you expand, you grow, you grow, you grow. And they mate in excess, but they have in excess. And it's like just this spread. And it also seems like, is it luck? Is it magic? Like, what is this? You know what I mean? Like, where is this coming from? But it's just the stroke of skill and genius and ability that you possess that makes it appear like magic is happening, right? And so that's the energy. And so when you clean the bottom of your tank, when you release what needs to be released, and when you feel everything that we really don't ever want to feel, but we got to feel it to get to the feelings we most like to feel. What does that look like? We have generous, practical, gracious, materialistic, the ability to make anything more beautiful, a love of family and home. Be practical about how you proceed, a love of art and beauty, a sensible approach. So practicality, but one with abundance and beauty. Right? Not just for self, but for family, for others. And you protecting and securing and being responsible for others is just right on point with an energy that you carry and can step into as this sixth energy. Um, we also have ancient wisdom. So something else. So once you clean the bottom of this tank, once you scratch and you really start to release things that you're suppressing, you're also going to be digging up treasures. So we have ancient wisdom, and this is one of the master cards. So I will probably read a portion of this because we don't want to miss this. There's something else that you will be discovering. So not only are you healing and purging and cleaning out the muck, but you're finding treasure simultaneously that really positions you in the Queen of Pentacles energy to make magic, to make money, to make abundance just seem to fall from the sky. In whatever abundance is for you, it doesn't have to be the tangible. So what's your advantage in your situation? What can you tap into? What will assist you? Nothing real can be threatened. Do you know what that means? What's for you is for you. What you are is what you are. Your truth is your truth. What is written is written. So if it's real, there's no threat. So no matter the danger, no matter what things appear to be, it is what it is. And if what's meant, you know what I mean? And so how can you actively participate in creating this heaven on earth? And so I think that you know that this exists for you, even if it appears at times there's nothing but chaos happening. The heaven that is for you, that dream, that reality, that life, that thing you're moving to is just as real as you are right now. Even if you can't see one indication of its existence, if it's real, it can't be threatened. And so I feel like that's intuitively what you need to know and hold on to when things start to shatter, crumble, fall, disintegrate, right? You need to know that intuitively that what's yours is yours. We have the High Priestess here. And so that talks about your ability. So not only can you manifest and create and beautify in the outer world, but within you carry a soul knowing. You carry, so this is another indication of wisdom. So I am going to read Ancient Wisdom because I feel like the High Priestess is confirming and affirming something that's real within you. Possess this gift. You have a real gift. It can't be taken. It's real. It's real. And if is that what you can use to create the stability, the security? It says meditate and turn inward to discover your soul's true desire. This is not the time for action. Develop your intuitive gifts and trust the wisdom you receive. So sixes, under this high priestess, we have healer. Sorry, some of these cards are not on screen. We have healer. And so the ancient wisdom is going to reveal to you that you actually are a healer, and it is in that ability that you can have this abundance and security. It's like you're awakening to you. You are awakening to you. And you know what I'm thinking? Sometimes people, places, and things know that you're magical, but they'll never tell you because they just want you for all of you. But you're bigger than that. You have places to go, things to do, people to see, missions to accomplish and to achieve. And so really separating ourselves from things that didn't elevate, grow, and expand us is vital. And intuitively, you know something about you. And so you have work to do. You're not a healer so that you can just hang out. You're a healer because you need to heal. That requires change, movement, expansion, newness, connections, understanding, growth. But you know what? Next, what's opposing you? Well, your purpose is personal expansion. So this is the thing. Some people want to keep you small because of the benefit you give them. But when you are supposed to expand and grow, as this healer, you're supposed to stretch out. You're supposed to increase in every way possible in order to spread your light, in order to kind of seep through all these little dark cracks that exist within others so that you can bring them to this clean fish tank, right? Once you know how to clean your fish tank and get online and flip your switch and create, this is what you teach. This is what you, now you have to go around and flip on everybody's light switch. Like, that's why you're here. This is the success that will come to you. This is where your abundance lies. And so you have to expand your reach so that you can flip more lights on. And so how can you be more intentional about your choices? And how can you live with purpose? So the choices, who you choose to talk to, who you choose to relate to, where you choose to live, every choice you make matters to the story that is being written of you. And so the choices we make, we have two of pentacles, which talks about stability, right? And so we want choices that bring us security and stability. We don't want to be so involved in so many different things that it's hard for us to have this balance and this consistency, right? And so we want to make sure that what we put out is really working in our favor. It's not just taking from us. And so Two of Pentacles says working too hard or multiple jobs, the need to bring balance and turn into your life, juggling multiple priorities, balancing the budget. And so we want to expand, we want to grow because we want to bring balance to our life. Definitely when we're talking about career, abundance, financial security. But you have to know that the only way for you to bring stability is through, it's for you to expand, but it's not recklessly. It's expanding with intention, right? Every choice you make should be a reflection of your purpose. So any commitment, any pot you put your hand in has to be a pot that reflects your truth, your growth, your gift, your ability. It has to intuitively be in line with you. It has to have a why, right? And we have abundance here. So I am going to read abundance. I'm going to read a portion of ancient wisdom. At the bottom of the deck for the crystal healing, it's about self-empowerment. And anything that doesn't lead to us feeling powerful and able and capable is draining us. And so we're going to heal from that. And when we heal, that brings us success. It taps us into the wisdom. In order to heal yourself, you have tapped into the wisdom and the truth that you are a healer. That is the wisdom that you carry. And that is what brings you abundance. At the bottom of this deck, for the outcome, it talks about you being in surrender. It talks about you being comfortable, being turned upside down in order to understand the truth. A temporary pause for reflection and insight. An awakening where you see things in a whole new light. Embrace your own uniqueness. And so sometimes we can be all over the place, lacking stability, working too hard because we're not working smart. Smart is when we're working in our purpose, when we're working with understanding, when we're working in tandem with the divine, when we're working in our gift, in our ability, in what was assigned to us. And if you clearly are this healer, that's your assignment, and that is the area in which your work should be done. All right. So, radical change is for you to have when you accept that this is your truth, that you are this abundant, ancient, healing vessel. All right, let's find ancient wisdom and then we'll finish it with abundance. Oh, page 30. All right, here we go. This powerful card reminds you that the practice of meditation will assist you greatly, especially at this time. Meditation enhances. Oh, sorry. Yeah, this didn't feel right. It's about meditation. We're looking for ancient wisdom, please. Ancient wisdom on 32. I was close. All right, here we go. You've pulled this sacred card today as a confirmation that you are currently tapping into the ancient wisdom that you have within you on a deeper level. The doorway to this ancient wisdom has now been unlocked. See, cleaning out that fish tank. Look what else you discovered. The treasure. Activating your soul's memory as you recall and access this deep-seated knowing to guide your life. The Divas acknowledge that this is a very powerful card that you've attracted, and it indicates that you have all the information and tools you require to move through this time or situation. It is time to stop looking outside yourself for the answers and time to look inward to the wisdom that is awaiting you. Everything you require to move forward or deal with this situation is already present, and you are encouraged to connect to this wisdom, to believe in yourself, and to take action in this life, in your life. All the wisdom learned from this life and each lifetime you have ever lived lies within you. It holds your deeper truth, and it is time to believe in yourself and in the decisions and choices you have made in life. Although we all have access to this ancient wisdom at all times, this is a special time when this connection is amplified. Open up, connect, and allow this wisdom to flow into your world as it guides you on your path of deep personal growth and expansion. Another reason you may have pulled this card today is that it is a recognition that you are already connecting to this ancient wisdom, and new awareness and knowledge are awakening within you. So make sure to honor and to listen to this inner guidance. Take some time to sit in silence with this magical card and Crystal Diva in your sacred space and allow this wisdom to awaken in every cell of your being. So if you have this crystal would be significant. This crystal is the ancient wisdom crystal. The Divas are supporting you now. Trust and believe in the ancient wisdom you hold within and allow it to be your guiding light. You may even feel drawn to write and record this new guidance in a special sacred journal. All right, guys. So you know what you know about you is true, right? And so this is it. Like, you're tapped in. You are online. You're live. You're connected. All right, let's read abundance, because you have to read that one. And then we, oh, where are you, abundance? My apologies. Page 59. Okay. Here we go. Citrine. Citrine. You've attracted this powerful card because it is time to open deeply and receive the blessings of abundance in your life on all levels. It is your birthright to experience abundance, and now it is time to truly believe you are worthy to receive this magical energy of the cosmos. The universe is an abundance of pure energy, and you are connected to this energy at all times. Due to life experiences, challenges, and self doubts, you may at times shut yourself off from this powerful creative flow, but in truth, you're always connected. You have the ability and opportunity to call upon this energy of abundance at all times. You deserve the riches and fruits this amazing world has to offer. Open up and receive as the divas of citrine shower you with their potent energy of abundance. Allow this energy to dissolve any fears you may have around money or receiving the abundance you deserve. Enjoy this new vibration that is bathing you right now and accept that you're worthy of receiving it. If you have been I'll start over. If you have been experiencing lack in any areas of your life, it is time to shift your focus back onto positive thoughts of abundance. If you are thinking of a new adventure or relationship, the divas of citrine say that this is a positive move which will bring the prosperity of abundance into your life. All right, sixes. So pretty much you win. This is a win-win outcome. Not only do you win in revealing self, healing self, discovering self, but you tap into the wisdom that this is something that you actually were meant to do, not just for self, but for others. So feel empowered in that. You're stepping into this awakening, right? You have this intuitive knowledge, this intuitive potential. Fortune is here because you were healing people in the past, probably without even knowing that you were actually working. But now you know that you're here to work and that that's your mission. And when you accept that, you can change your mind, you can change your beliefs, and your life will radically change. Thank you so much for stopping by, sixes. Take care.